Well, I hate to say it, but it's starting to get cold, and it's that time of year where we need to consider winterizing our system. And so I'm already seeing frost on the tips of the grass in the morning because of the moisture that's in the air. It's starting to freeze over with the low temperatures, and that's one of the signs to start thinking about winterizing your system. So I want to talk about that today, and we'll get started. Okay, so I just got back from my local sprinkler supply store and picked up a couple pieces here. Cost me about $8 just for these pieces. If you don't have an air compressor, you can pick one up from Home Depot for $100, or you can maybe ask a neighbor to borrow theirs. So here's what I have. It starts with the piece that's going to connect to the filter. It's a 3/4 inch female threaded adapter. It's 3/4 inch to a 1/2 inch adapter, and then this piece here is threaded as well, this 1/2 inch side. So what connects to that piece there is this 1/2 inch adapter, which goes in this way here, and then the chuck for the air compressor to fit on will fit into this piece here. So that goes in there, and then you take your air compressor hose here, and then you can connect it like that, and it's ready to go. All right, this here's my main line from the city. It's secondary water, and this is the shutoff valve to shut the water off completely to the sprinkler line. So we can go ahead and turn that off now. And then what we'll do is we'll run the zones and get as much of the water out as we can, and just relieve the pressure from the main line. And then this here is the filter. And so what we'll do is we'll take our new piece, we'll unscrew this end here, it's just a hose fitting, and we'll take our new piece here and attach it to this, and then we can hook our compressor up. Okay, so before we connect this to the filter and get started, we want to make sure that we have a good connection, a good seal, and so we'll just use basic Teflon tape to ensure that connection between these pieces here. So here's finished product. Everything is nice and tight, and we have a good seal. So now we're ready to connect this to the filter and hook it up to the air compressor and start getting all that water out of there. So once you have that connection made there at the filter, you can fill up your air compressor, make sure it's ready to go. And then one thing that the guys at my sprinkler supply store told me was to ease into the pressure when you run it. So you'll open up your zone, you'll turn on, you'll start with zone 1, we'll turn on zone 1, and then we'll slowly ease pressure into the filter. He said if you do it all at once, then it could crack the filter because of the plastic. So we don't want to do that. So we'll ease into the pressure, into the filter, and he said to go no more than around 40 PSI. And so we'll just keep it around 40 or so, and we'll wait until all of the water can come out of the sprinkler heads as possible. So just to give you a better understanding here, this is my air compressor. It's a rigid 6-gallon, 150 PSI. I picked it up from Home Depot. It cost me around $100. But on the front here, we have 2 gauges. We have the tank here, which is currently around 150, 140 PSI in the tank right now. Then here on this side, this is the outlet. So everything that's coming out of the tank, the pressure here, and we can use this dial here to adjust that. So we want to go no more than about 40 or so. So we'll just kind of keep it just under 50, and we'll just ease into it when we turn it to let the pressure out and into the system. Okay, that's really about all there is to it. As long as you have a good connection and enough pressure to get all the water out of those sprinkler lines, you should be good to go. Hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching my videos, and we'll see you in the next one.